Drowning today is a top cause of injury-related death for children in Arizona, especially for children ages 1 through 5. It takes only 2 inches of water and only seconds for a drowning to occur.
It's difficult when you see a drowning take place where there was technically some sort of negligence, for lack of a better term. When the parents aren't responsible with their children around water, that obviously is very frustrating, because as the people that go to those calls, it's heartbreaking. And if you've ever been on a drowning, I can tell you very specifically exactly where I was on a personal level when I had to respond to a drowning. And those aren't things that you are able to turn off and just forget about when you go home at night.
On average, 90 people die from drowning each year, and it occurs most in the summer months April through August. Arizona is above the national average for drowning deaths.
Yeah, that's always in the back of your mind. You're like, are they going to fall in by accident, hit their head, or, you just never know.
Most swimming coaches and parents recommend starting lessons as early as the parent feels comfortable.
Earlier the better, in the aspect that if something does happen and they get in the water, the most important thing is that they can at least try to get to the side and not have that terrible tragedy.
With summer months being the peak for drownings, many parents have their children in lessons right now.
I have 3 kids myself, and they're at swim practice right now. And it gives you that moment where you ever even think that there is something where your child's underwater for 10 seconds. It is a heart-stopping thing as a parent first, because we're all parents before we put on a uniform. But that's why it's an emotionally devastating thing for anybody to go through.
To prevent drowning, follow the ABCs. A for adult supervision, B for making barriers, and C for classes. Billy Sassy, Director of Parks and Rec Aquatics, talks us through more safety tips.
Have some type of rescue equipment out at the pool. Have a designated pole for rescue that's always in the same place. Have something that's throwable. Simple gallon bleach jug with 1.5 inches of water and a line attached to it that is hung up and always ready.
Families must also make sure they have the right kind of security systems.
We have a fence, and it's a locking fence. You have to have a key to unlock it, and then you also have to be able to lift it up and turn it to open it.
With summer just around the corner, people must take extra precautions around water.